In the kitchen with Chef Ken from the Mustard Seed Cafe. Hey, Ken, good to see you.
Good morning.
So this is that time of year where there's, people are trying to eat a little more healthy, fish, and later we're going to do grilled vegetables.
Right, absolutely. And this is kind of something you can eat all time. You can cook it on your grill. You can cook it in the oven. I use this all the time. It's a great, healthy kind of very tasteful way, meaning taste. That you can eat and still eat healthy. And what I'm going to do is
I'm going to back you up. Basically, baked salmon in a foil pouch.
And this could be any kind of fish, really.
Okay.
Actually, this is a piece of a trout. Okay, so
okay.
Just to show you, but and this would probably be about an entree-sized portion here. It's about 6 ounces here.
Okay.
But if you want it smaller, and another application is it would be great for a surf and turf. And if you're having a grill out, cooking steaks, and usually I'd make a few of these and and serve up both of them. So, and if you want to do that, I would just cut this in half.
Okay.
And what I want to do is I'm going to take a little of this olive oil.
All right. I think people get a little nervous about grilling fish or cooking it in general. And I do love the idea of doing it in a foil packet because it keeps it nice and moist and flaky. It won't dry out. You're not going to overcook it normally.
Absolutely, and it's not going to stick to the grill. I mean, there's a lot. There's a trick to cooking fish by itself on the grill. So this is kind of foolproof. This will help you out a lot. And so I'm just going to put my salmon there, or my trout.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a little salt and pepper on there first.
Okay.
And I put a little olive oil on the bottom to keep it from sticking, and I'm going to put just a drizzle on top, not a lot.
So on the bottom and on top.
On top, right. And now what I got is some leeks. And now people, I try to, in my cooking class at my restaurant, I try to teach people to use ingredients that they might be afraid of. And the leek, well, people think, well, that's for soup. Well, it's for soup, but it's for other things too. So, and all I've done is, took the white part of the leek and the green part actually throw in your freezer, wrap up. I wrap them up, throw them in the freezer, make chicken stock all the time.
Okay.
So, and you want to just make sure all the dirt's out of there. So.
Why do you like the flavor of leek as opposed to just using an onion?
I think it's milder than an onion. Mm-hmm. It's got a very unique aromatic flavor. Mm-hmm. I think it just lends itself to salmon. So. And it's kind of part of my Scandinavian heritage. So
and it's something different too. Yeah. So they're not expensive. You can find them at the grocery store. They're just a little bit of hassle to clean.
Readily available, and people are always afraid. Well, what do you do with that? And that's the question I hear a lot. So let's find some ideas what to do with that. So that's okay. So then I got some little fresh thyme. Now you can switch up what I'm doing here. A lot of times you can take like tomatoes and basil, or you could put scallions, or you could put mushrooms, or you could experiment. This is just kind of I'm just going to flex some of this off here.
But boy, I am not a huge fan of dried thyme, but fresh thyme, world of difference. I mean, it smells amazing. Yeah. Some herbs aren't. I don't like dried oregano. To me, it's a fresh. But boy, like fresh basil and fresh thyme, nothing like it.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, and absolutely. It's I just grow. I have a little herb garden. I grow herbs. Herbs are easy to grow. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to wrap this up. So it's kind of pretty much, I guess, this kind of goes back, lends itself back to old French cooking in papillote. And back when I first started cooking back in the 70s.
And that was cooking in like a
parchment paper.
It's brown.
So steaming, and it's, So then a lot of different kind of things went in there. But, and I think the Italians do a lot with the mussels, and they cook it, and they call it el cartoccio.
So no lemon juice at this point?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I saw the lemon over there, and I thought, I wonder if we put that in.
Thank you.
Basically, oil, or you could use butter, some leeks, some fresh herbs, a little lemon juice, or just lemon right on top?
Right on top, and it bakes it right in there.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, actually I should have put it over here, about 3/4 over, and I'm going to seal up the ends really well. You just got to make sure that the foil's so you can get a good seal.
Okay.
And then I'm going to seal up this side, same way, over twice, and try to make a neat little packet here. And
but it's way easier than doing it in that parchment paper.
Oh yeah, the parchment paper was
Just because you have to fold it a certain way.
This will work a lot better for
you. Now wine.
Just a little wine, but see how I'm holding it? So I want the wine to go down because I don't want to spill it out. So just a little bit, a couple tablespoons at the most.
A dry white wine?
Dry white wine, like a Chablis.
Okay, and we're using Peninsula White from Door County, Peninsula Winery. So
that'll work, just a white wine. And so here now I got a little packet. I'm going to put this in the oven. Okay. You can put this on your grill, indirect heat. usually on my grill, I got a little rack. I usually set these on top, and then I'll cook the steaks on the bottom. So if you're going with the surf and turf method, you could put, or in the wintertime, if you don't, we're not grilling outside. Some people grill outside, but you can use the oven too.
Okay, just put them on a cookie sheet and put them in the oven.
350, 20, 25 minutes, they're done. There's a lot of forgiveness here, unless you like rare salmon, but it'll stay juicy, moist so you don't really have to worry about overcooking.
And it's like a little present when you open it up. That's the exciting part. So and that's when you go to a restaurant and they do the
they would unfold it
at the table. But this is kind of our way to cheat and do it at home. So I want to see what this looks like.
So we're going to open this up with a
carefully.
And you should open,
Oh, does that smell good?
Yeah.
And just flaking apart tender there. And the leeks kind of cooked down in lemon.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, right there.
Ken's going to stick around. We're going to show you how to do veggies, grilled veggies, and also talk about some neat cooking classes going on that you're invited to at his place. So stay with us. We'll be back.